Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Taylor, Pennsylvania. Tonight's game, the Carbondale area Chargerettes and the Riverside Lady Vikes, as Riverside controls the tip for tonight's ball game. No JV game tonight, so varsity only, and they get the ball over to the corner. Emily Taylor going to roll that ball in, and not going to happen. Underneath, battling for the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll go Carbondale area way. So the starting lineup for the Lady Vikes: Emily Taylor, Julia Antonacci, Kayla Rose, Kylie Lavelle, and Bella McKeefrey. Elise Karpinski out with an illness tonight. So Carbondale trying to get the ball in low, and leading the point it will be Dina Mancuso, Gianna Arnace, Sarah Tallarico, Olivia Chavone, and Megan Wallace, the starting lineup tonight for Carbondale area. So it'll be Mancuso with the basketball, guarded by McKeefrey. They do get it inside. McKeefrey comes up with the steal from Taylor. Get it over to Antonacci. Score it. So a nice tread there as Kylie Lavelle was the in-between, gets the assist, and Julia Antonacci gets the first bucket of the game. Half-court offense here from Carbondale area. Head coach Will Reckless. Danny Totsky is assistant coach. And a three-point attempt and blocked there by Lavelle. So Kylie Lavelle does her job defensively as Arnace tried to sneak a shot to her, but give it up a few inches. Lavelle on the steal the other way, and Kylie Lavelle misses that layup. Battle underneath, and it'll go Carbondale area's way. Tallarico comes up with it. She is closed off there by Taylor, and then Taylor will come up right on her. And then McKeefrey hustling over near the Riverside bench, and as it goes out of bounds off her hand, Mancuso the intended target. 6:36 on the clock. Still a early 2-point lead here for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Carbondale area going to battle through this year. Very, very young freshmen and sophomores. Just one senior in the lineup, and Megan Wallace tonight. And we got a quick timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick audio timeout here. We're back to live action here, 6:30 on the clock. A quick timeout taken there. Carbondale trails by 2 to the Lady Vikes. They do get it inside to Tallarico, and then we get a jump ball. McKeefrey with the hustle to be Lady Vikes basketball. Want to thank our friend, Dr. Ken Sebastianelli. He is the Riverside School District team doctor, a huge supporter of all Riverside athletics. As the Lady Vike Booster Club would like to thank him, Dr. Ken Sebastianelli, for his continued support of tonight's game. Julia Antonacci rolling in, and she gets stripped over there. Steal by Mancuso, but going the other way will be Tallarico. Misses the layup, and now it'll be Lavelle with the ball. Lavelle trying to get it up court. Lavelle pushing. Lavelle gets it stolen from behind as McKeefrey gets it back over. Kayla Rose tried to drag the toe there like in hockey terms, but literally drug it a little too much. It'll be a travel. 5:53 on the clock, still just a 2-point advantage here for Riverside. Haley Schwartz gets into the ball game here for Carbondale area. A little bit of a lighter crowd because maybe no JV game tonight and the earlier start. Not sure everybody knew of that, and maybe that's why there's a little less peeps in the stands. But nonetheless, we're going to play some basketball. Julie Antonacci now dribbling down. Antonacci is going to be a foul or travel, and I think we're going to get a foul on the floor by Carbondale area. So they will inbound underneath. Kayla Rose, top of the key. Emily Taylor, side corner, shot, got it too. 4-zip, 5:26 on the clock for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Now here comes Carbondale area. Mancuso dribbling around. McKeefery will guard her. Trying to drive towards the basket as Mancuso comes up short. Tries to get her own rebound, but her and Tallarico were there at the same time, and it goes out of bounds after Carbondale area. Chavone is now in the 5'6" sophomore, returns to the lineup, and Carbondale area trying to put a little pressure with a full court press. Antonacci gets it over, backdoor to McKeefery with the left hand. So good fundamentals there by Bella McKeefery. It's 6-0 here in the first quarter. 4:53 on the clock. Dribbling around and move over on that left side, and then a missed opportunity there as Megan Wallace, the senior, could come up with it. McKeefery, no, that is a pass from Antonacci over to Kylie Lavelle for an 8-0 lead with 4:30 on the clock. Two more Carbondale area Chargerettes coming into the lineup. And a long three there, and got it. Nice shot there by number 24, Mancuso. So Mancuso, the 5'3" sophomore, able to connect on a long-range bomb and got it to go. And here comes Kylie Lavelle and crew. Get it to the corner. Emily Taylor for three. Emily Taylor scoring a bucket. Corner pocket, 11-3. 4 minutes exactly to play here in quarter number one. Quick timeout here by the official. And they're checking, Antonacci checking her eye. And she's probably going to come out here. So they'll check her on the sideline. Two substitutes come in here for Carbondale area. Marley Hoskins will be in the lineup here for Riverside. So coming into the lineup for Carbondale area is going to be number 23, Mia Marrero. And also number Marrero up for the shot, and one! Gets it to go. So they got Tallarico in the lineup. It was Chavone who came back into the lineup. So she'll go up for the end one. So Mia Marrero, the 5'7" freshman. 11-5 is the score. And that free throw is going to be a little short. Nice tip there was Sarah Tallarico, but they said she went over the back. 3:41 on the clock, and she will get called on that foul. 11-5 the score here with Riverside leading. I want to thank our friend Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for supporting Riverside Lady Vikes athletics tonight and all season long. Taylor trying to get it over from the corner from Hoskins. She's quote-unquote harassed over there, double-teamed, and it's going to end up being a foul. It'll be the third team foul here from Carbondale area. It'll be the first foul. Number 23, the freshman Marrero, who just came into the lineup about a minute ago. Riverside inbounds the ball, and Bella McKeefery is now fouled, the fourth team foul. Tallarico called on that foul. So coming back in is Antonacci. We'll also see now number 4, Megan Wallace, back into the lineup here for Carbondale area, and the Lady Vikes trying to build on that 11-5 lead, but the Chargerettes thinking otherwise with a 3 and a 2-pointer. Julia Antonacci hits the 3. So Antonacci makes it a 14-5 ball game, 3:16 on the clock here in quarter number one. They get it over to the corner. Marrero shoots that shot. It's got to be long. And then fouled on that play. Megan Wallace will go over the back of Taylor as Taylor tried to box her out. So a 30-second timeout here for the Riverside Lady Vikes as they're going to chat about it with Coach Jack McKayla. We'll take an audio timeout here and be back here in 30 seconds. Back to live action, 3:10 on the clock here in the first quarter, 14-5, the Lady Vikes leading. A head down court, and Kylie Lavelle eyes up a three and nails that one. So right at the top of the key, Kylie Lavelle just kind of ranges that up and make it 17-5. Carbondale area in the half-court set. They try a three-pointer as well. That thing goes off the rim, Arnace. Now it'll be Kylie Lavelle coming the other way, and Lavelle up and misses the layup, but she'll get to the free throw line for 2 shots. Had Kayla Rose on the opposite side. Oh, that foul is going to be called on Arnace.
Arnace, number 30, first personal.
So Arnace gets her first foul, but we have 6 team fouls here on Carbondale area. Lavelle with the free throw goes. We'll get a substitution here. It's going to be Morgan Antonacci coming in for McKeefery.
Morgan Antonacci, number 5, checks in.
A little more action this year for Bella McKeefery, who's doing a nice job as a sophomore. A lot of hustle, a lot of good fundamentals for her. And now it'll be the Carbondale area Chargerettes coming down court 19-5. They trail the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Nice move there, but then lost it was Mancuso with the additional move. Then it gets tied up underneath. Then they're able to get off a shot near the free throw line. Doesn't go. Emily Taylor's going to look. Emily Taylor is going to stay with the ball as Chavone rides her the whole way, and the body check will be called here. That'll be the 17th foul, and Taylor will head over to the free throw line.
Team 7.
Free throw is long, and coming up for Carbondale area is Dina Mancuso. I want to thank Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for his support tonight of Riverside Vikes basketball. Steal here by Antonacci, almost, and then they still come back up with it. Is Mancuso going to drive right in? Releases to the freshman, no go. Rebound again, Mancuso. Taylor gets her hand on. It's got to be a jump ball. And it'll be Carbondale area ball. 1:58 on the clock. 14-point advantage. They'll bring in a substitute. It'll be Sarah Tallarico. Tallarico is a 5'3" sophomore. So inbounding this ball will be Arnace, a 5'8" sophomore. And it's going to be a steal by Antonacci, and then Lavelle on the finish, and Kylie Lavelle in one. So Kylie Lavelle gets the little tip from Antonacci. 21-5 is the score. And Coach Mikhailo calls over number 5, Morgan Antonacci, the freshman here on the roster. Several freshmen on this roster, and Riverside has a lot of upside in the years to come here with basketball here in Viking country. So the Lady Vikes lead 22-5. 1:47 on the clock. We are in quarter number 1. Reminder, no Elise Karpinski out with an illness, so we hope Elise gets a little bit better here and gets back on the court for the Lady Vikes. Love her tenacity. Chavone with the steal, comes up with the bucket. So a nice play there by the Chargerettes, picking up a loose ball. 22-7 is the score. There's 1:24 now on the clock. It'll be Antonacci at the point. That is Morgan, and Emily Taylor goes up. She misses that. Kayla Rose underneath. Kayla Rose with a couple of moves. Kayla Rose gets it fiddled away, so to speak, and it'll be the Carbondale area Chargerettes who hit it last, so it'll be Riverside basketball. McKeefery and Lavelle is now out, and then we'll get a substitution here. Will be number 10, Amelia Escrow, now in for Carbondale area. 5'2" sophomore. McKeefery stops and pops from 7 feet. You just see her confidence is growing as the season goes along here, and McKeefery just able to be fired up and be ready to go every time she hits that court. 24-7 is the score. It's like a football game. A little flat-footed there from the freshman. Had a nice end one earlier, not able to finish the end one, but scored 2 points. Remember, good pass over there, and we get number 30, Julia Antonacci, in for the bucket. 40 seconds here in the first quarter. It is 26-7. So Carbondale area working the offense. Pick right there. No go. Taylor tries to get her arm in there. Tallarico in for the bucket. Tallarico just misses. She'll be fouled, I think, on Kayla Rose. Official will come over here. It'll be on Rose.
Kayla Rose, number 23, second.
So that'll call on number 20 to come into the ball game here, and that, of course, is Marley Hoskins. Bucket goes 26-8. Maria LeBoy comes in as well. Taylor and Antonacci out, and that is the freshman Antonacci who's out. Julie is still in. Morgan is out. Jack Mikhailo telling what he wants right now. 8 fouls to 2 team fouls. That shot is a miss. Kayla Rose with a rebound. Bella McKeefrey, 21 seconds on the clock. You would think one shot here if you're Riverside. One good look. But that one's too good of a look. And Maria LeBoy on the other end from Kayla Rose. So LeBoy completing that play early. 6 seconds on the clock. 28-8. Shot from the corner, no go. 2 seconds on the clock. It's going to go out of bounds with 1 second here. And we'll get a quick substitution. 25, Haley Schwartz back into the ball game. So Carbondale has to do a quick one here. And it's not going to be quick enough as the shot goes up and in. They do count it. They do count the bucket. I didn't think she got it off in time. They did. 28-11, score after one. It was a pretty sweet shot there. We'll be back. We're ready for quarter number 2, 28-11 is the score. That last bucket there by Carbondale area. Gianna Arnaz, literally 1 second on the clock, caught it and kind of heaved it from almost below her hip, and it just threw up and went in for the Chargerettes. So good for them and good for her. And we got a quick steal here by Carbondale area as number 24 comes up with that ball, Mancuso. And then we got to travel over here on this side by the Chargerettes. And the Lady Vikes will inbound. We're back at it. So Lavelle with the basketball. LeBoy is in. Antonacci is in. And Antonacci will drive, gets it to LeBoy. And just a little tough for Maria to handle. Kind of went off her hands. And now Maria will get back into a 2-3 zone here for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Some trapping over in the corner, and that shot there by number 30, Arnaz, goes long, and then Antonacci just running the other way, and Julia Antonacci, and then a timeout, Carbondale area, 30-11, 7:10 on the clock. We'll take an audio timeout. All right, we're back to live action here after the full timeout there by Carbondale area and Coach Will Reckless. Opener here in the Lackawanna League 2019, ready for this season, and here we go. Riverside's had a lot of success thus far. The Lady Vikes doing it in style, and just nobody able to touch them yet. Inside move, nice play there, and it is a good bucket by Sarah Tallarico, the 5'3" sophomore. 30-13, 6:41 on the clock. McKeefrey kicks it back over him, and Taylor with the fake, trying to set up underneath his Rose, and then they're going to call a foul on Taylor. Going to be a tough call here. This is going to go the other way, and Taylor just got in the way of the Carbondale area Chargerette. Coach Mikhailo talking calmly to his girls. Hey, move the ball, move your shoulder, get the bounce pass in there, just move a little bit instead of forcing it in. Back passing away here for Carbondale area, Chavone. Chavone over to her teammate Mancuso. Back over to Arnace. Arnace had that three at the end of quarter number one. They trap Wallace, that is, in the corner. Spacing a little bit better needed for Carbondale area here with their offense. 6:10 on the clock as Riverside now plays some defense. Wallace gets stuffed over there by Lavelle. Good save over there, and then it goes out of bounds. So Chavone made a nice save, but it'll go the other way, and the Lady Vikes of Riverside will have the basketball at 6:03 to play. I want to thank our friend Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for his support of Viking athletics all throughout. Of course, he is the team physician for the Riverside School District, and Lady Vikes Booster Club awfully thankful for Dr. Ken Sebastianelli's support. Kayla Rose in for the layup. Little long, didn't hit the glass cleanly, and Emily Taylor's going to try to knock that down as Carbondale area comes the other way, and she hustles and finally gets back into position. Kayla Rose will be back inside. A long shot there off the glass, no go, kept alive by Carbondale area, and no up and down, and it'll be Lavelle. Lavelle looks to Antonacci. Antonacci tries to get it to McKeefrey. Carbondale swats it away back to a half-court set. Lavelle thought about throwing a tally pass. McKeefrey for three. Going to be long, and that one's going to go to Carbondale area, but Kayla Rose battles. Kayla Rose gets fouled, and no and one. She'll just head over to the free throw line for two shots as Carbondale area has built up their fouls here in the first half. So the third foul on Wallace, and Wallace is a 5'10" senior. Rose off on that free throw. Haley Schwartz will come in, the 5'2" sophomore now. Will take Wallace out. No JV game tonight. So the Lady Chargerettes trying to get enough bodies into the ball game, keep everybody fresh, and again, with no JV, you got to try to keep your players in there and get everybody just a little bit of experience on a very, very young team. Tallarico with the move. Tallarico with an errant shot. Taylor with the rebound. Julia Antonacci looking around. Julia Antonacci tries to squeeze in a gorgeous pass. Almost did it. McKeefrey ends up coming up with it, and she turns it over. Tough play overall there for the Lady Vikes. Got to get a little bit more efficient offensively, have that ability. Just got to focus a little bit more here, leading by 17 in that 2-3 zone. Taylor, McKeefrey, guarding. They try to move it around. Chavone, I thought that ball would have been stolen there and kind of fell through the Lady Vikes' arms. Now it's Lavelle. Lavelle likes keeping it in her hands. Antonacci on the other end. Julie Antonacci gets fouled again. So a lot of foulage here. And Chavone is going to be called on that foul. We'll head over to the free throw line. Will be Julia Antonacci. So the one tough side of having Kylie Lavelle down low on the 2-3 is she's not able to lead that charge. It really has that ability to distribute the basketball. Did distribute it there, but can run the floor and can finish well is Lavelle, the freshman. Mia Marrero checks back into the ball game. She is a freshman for Carbondale area at 5'7". Antonacci's second free throw goes 31-13 is the score. We're at 4:17 to play here in the first half between these two. Will Reckless trying to get his team to do some positive offensive stuff, and they turn the ball over. McKeefrey goes up, forced that one a little bit, no foul call, and then Kayla Rose comes up with a rebound, and it'll be Chargerettes basketball. Well, Coach Mikhailo just hoping to get a stop over here from his ladies. Picked there by Tallarico. And no travel call there. Thought that Mancuso had a couple extra steps. Then she gets rid of it. Over to Artace. Back over to Mancuso. And Tallarico. And now it is Julie Antonacci. Can Riverside finish? They've had a hard time finishing these layups. She does not finish, but Kylie Lavelle comes up with the rebound. She'll get it to the free throw line. 31-13, commanding lead here for the Lady Vikes, but there's been some sloppy play underneath. Probably a missed 5 or 6 layups at this point. And Lavelle's free throw is long. Chavone returns to the lineup here for Carbondale area with 3:32 on the clock.
12 checks in for Chargerettes.
That free throw goes. So it's now 32-13 the score. And the Lady Vikes will set up now. They're going to go to man-to-man defense and see if that changes some stuff up for them. Marrero on the shot, misses. Antonacci with the ball. Antonacci to Lavelle. Lavelle, extra pass to Taylor. It's a completion. So Antonacci, Lavelle, Taylor, good. 34-13. Chavone guarded by McKeefrey. Tallarico guarded over there by number 33, Emily Taylor. They get it into the freshman, Marrero. He's able to sneak it inside Kayla Rose. This gets the bucket, 34-15, 2:50 on the clock. Jack Mikhailo yelling the commands of what he wants here offensively with Kylie Lavelle. Gets it out to Antonacci, into Lavelle. Lavelle gets turned around and ball hits the floor, so tied up, no jump ball. 36-15 is the score after Kylie Lavelle let the ball hit the floor and then able to connect with the quick layup. Lavelle pretty darn consistent on finishing some of those layups, and that's what you need. She did miss 1 or 2 tonight, but overall she does have a nose to finish some of those simpletons. Shot there and a foul over there. It's going to go against McKeefrey on a shooting foul. 2:13 on the clock. So it'll put Chavone back on the line.
Number 13, Bella McKeefrey, first personal, team fourth.
They'll bring in Wallace, number 4. Bank shot free throw goes. Morgan Antonacci will come into the lineup. And also we'll get number 24 back in, Dina Mancuso. So both Antonaccis will be down court. And kept alive there by Carbondale area. The freshman, once again, Marrero. Just kind of sticks her hand in there and gets it over to one of her Chargerette teammates. Moving the ball around, Chavone. Marrero shoots and scores. So Marrero able to connect on that. 36-18, 1:47 on the clock. Now 1:45. They skip a pass. Antonacci to Taylor. Back over to Antonacci for 3. Got to be short. And good hustle over there. But Morrell comes up with the rebound. Then Emily Taylor, no, it's Kayla Rose with enough hustle to get the foul. And she'll draw 2 shots at the free throw line. 1:30 on the clock. 36-18. So Kayla Rose with the hustle, able to get under there.
That's her third.
That free throw is long.
Sarah Tallarico.
We'll bring in Sarah Tallarico one more time.
Number 33.
We appreciate you joining us here for live high school basketball. The Chargerettes and the Lady Vikes going head-to-head, and we'll get Maria Lavoie now into the basketball game, 37-18, and Kayla Rose will take a break. .120 on the clock. Chargerettes in their half-court offense. 10 team fouls for them, plus, and Riverside has just 4. Lavelle gets it from Antonacci. Lavelle taking it a little easy and kind of just did enough as Carbondale area came down to kind of handle her. And Kylie Lavelle goes up and in for 2, 39-18 is the score. So nice unselfish play there from Morgan Antonacci, the other freshman. Kylie Lavelle, they must know each other pretty well. Both freshmen playing last year on the junior high basketball team. 43 seconds on the clock, and Julia Antonacci trying to come up with the steal, and I think got one too many fingers in there, and they're going to call her on a push. They'll bring in Marley Hoskins. Antonacci, the younger one, comes out. It'll be 5 team fouls here on the Lady Vikes of Riverside with 40.2 seconds on the clock. Thanking our friend Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for all his support of Riverside athletics all these years, and of course the Booster Club thanking him as well. So we get a foul over there again. It is going to be against Julie Antonacci. Gets 2 quick fouls in the last 40 seconds, or not even. And that free throw goes. 37.5 seconds to go, 39-19. Julie just needs to stay away. She should be okay. Number 10, Amelia Escrow, checks back in, as well as Mia Marrero. So lots of substitutions. Kayla Rose now checks back in. So they're bringing a little bit of everybody back in to try to keep these things, the points on the board for Riverside, and of course Carbondale area trying to keep as much offense on there as they could. So this young lady takes 2 steps back from the free throw line, then takes a jump shot, and she's way beyond the free throw line, meaning behind it, and she connects on that one. 39-20 is the score, and that ball held up. Nice job by Carbondale area. Amelia Escrow ties that thing up. Riverside has the basketball as this first half kind of slowly moves on here. A lot of fouls, a lot of action, and another turnover here by Riverside. Not super crisp. They're up a ton, but Coach Mikhailo, I'm sure, is going to talk to them about good basketball teams make super crisp plays at this point in the season. And it'll be a foul on Hoskins. So another foul, getting up to 17 fouls. Carbondale area getting another free trip here on the free throw line. Jack Mikhailo taking down the water right now. Free throw goes. So Escrow hits that. Her teammates get pretty darn excited about it. Try to get to another one. And that one's off the mark. So Kayla Rose comes up with that basketball. 17 seconds on the clock, 39-21. And Kylie Lavelle there with the slow, steady jump shot, 41-21, 20-point lead. 9 seconds on the clock. 7 seconds, and they said the ball went out of bounds with 4.6 seconds on the clock. Thought it was just inside the line. But the official saw it the other way. And Riverside gets Marley Hoskins with the shot. Errant. No time on the clock. 41-21 is the score. The Lady Vikes lead, and Coach Mikhailo will talk with the girls. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show. We're back to live action here. For quarter number 3, 31-21 is the score, as the Riverside Lady Vikes have a 20-point advantage. Thank you, Dr. Ken Sebastianelli, for his support of Lady Vikes basketball, and of course the doc here, the Riverside School District. A shot on the outside by the Chargerettes. Chavon, no go. Antonacci. Now it's Emily Taylor. Now it is back to Kylie Lavelle. Skip past to Antonacci. Back over to the corner. And Taylor has an open look, and Taylor scores from about 10 feet out. 43-21 the score here in quarter number 3. John Mandola here on the John Mandola Show. So we give you Riverside Lady Vikes basketball. Chavon back over. Moving around to Arnace. Arnace looking. Talarico looking, and she gets it over to the corner to Mancuso. And Mancuso trying to see what she can do. Back to Chavon. Now it's 7:07 on the clock. Lavelle will guard. Chavon with the shot. Antonacci puts her hand in her face, and Emily Taylor has it to Bella McKeefer. McKeefer's going to get it up to Kylie Lavelle. Nice assist, nice bucket finish. It's all good, kid. 45-21, the Lady Vikes with an advantage. 6:50 on the clock. A 24-point lead here by the Lady Vikes over the Chargerettes. Moving the ball around, now moving that way. Taylor, Mancuso. Get it inside to Wallace, and they're going to call a quick timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take an audio timeout and be back. We're back to live action here at Riverside as the Carbondale area Chargerettes take on the Lady Vikes, and it's been about 7 seconds, and we'll say it's more than 5, and it'll be Lady Vikes basketball. Lavelle with the basketball coming down. Julie Antonacci trying to set a pick there. Lavelle's going to dribble over to the corner. Emily Taylor, Kayla Rose flashing down. Antonacci and then Rose. Rose going to move her left side and one. Wallace called on that foul. And that is going to be yet another foul for her. I think that's foul number 4. And it is foul number 4 on Wallace, the senior. So Rose gets the and 1. And they'll make a substitution with Haley Schwartz in here at Carbondale area. 48-21, a 27-point advantage. I think Coach Mikhailo wants a bunch of sharpness here in this third quarter before he makes some wholesale changes to the lineup. McKeefer guarding closely. Talarico and Taylor and Lavelle, one of those two are going to be called from the foul. One had the front, one had the back, and let's see what the official calls. He's going to call it on Lavelle from the front end.
Number 22, Kylie Lavelle's.
Or bodies moving around. Outside shot by Talarico goes long. Going to be Riverside basketball. McKeefer will inbound for Lavelle. So Kylie Lavelle will have the head part of this offense. Look what she's got. Kicks it over to McKeefer. McKeefer to Taylor. Taylor looks for the 3. Emily Taylor gets the roller. So Emily Taylor from the front of the rim to the backboard, back in 51-21. 30-point advantage here for the Lady Vikes. Somehow Carbondale keeps it alive. It is a steal then by McKeefer quickly, but then it goes out of bounds. 5:20 on the clock. I want to thank our friend Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for supporting Riverside Lady Vikes basketball tonight and, of course, all season long. And the Lady Vikes Booster Club, thanks to sponsors that help bring this broadcast on each and every week for the home games. Ball movement going around here. Number 24, Mancuso, gets it over to the corner. It'll go to number 30, Arnaiz. And then that ball almost goes out of bounds. Julie Antonacci keeps it alive. Antonacci gets it over the corner. Kylie Lavelle. Lavelle's going to drive in. Kylie Lavelle and the runner off the glass. It's a goodie. 53-21 with 4:48 to play here in quarter number 3. McKeefery gets picked over there and then gets back over defensively. It'll be an air ball. Ball's still live. Antonacci's got it. Antonacci looking. Gets it over to McKeefery. McKeefery way under the basket. Tough play there. And then I think they're going to call a foul on McKeefery. Could have been an out-of-bounds play there. Chavone comes back in. So it's a 32-point advantage here for the Riverside Lady Vikes right now. Moving the ball around, Tallarico lowers her shoulder, tries to get some penetration there. Again, kick back out to Mancuso. Mancuso for a 3. That's tipped, and then Taylor comes up with it, and then no foul called there as Taylor and Mancuso hit their bodies together, and then Kayla Rose, and finally we do get a foul call. It's going to go against Carbondale area, and it's going to go against the freshman, number 23, Marrero. So now we got 2 fouls apiece. 4:04 on the clock. 53-21 is the score for Jack Mikailo's team. Lavelle, Taylor, Antonacci, and then a turnover, and Marrero comes up with it. So the Lady Vikes up a ton, not as crisp as Coach Mikhailo would like. Long 3, and they make it. So a nice long 3 there by Haley Schwartz, able to get it in. 53-23. Maybe they called that a long 2. They had 21 before that. And it's going to be Riverside basketball. Goes out of bounds. They said it got tipped. That'll bring in our substitute number 30, Gianna Arnaiz is coming in. Taylor will inbound here at the 3:21 mark. Kayla Rose. Kayla Rose up and in.
Number 23, Kayla Rose up the last one.
Chavone. Chavone on a run. Chavone long. Marrero there for the rebound. Battle between her and Rose. Rose comes up with the basketball. Kylie Lavelle now. 2:45 on the clock. Rose gets it over to the corner. It's going to be Emily Taylor for 3. Emily Taylor knocks that down. 58-23. 2:38 on the clock. More ball movement here from Carbondale, and then an offensive foul. Will Reckless not going to like that one either. The foul's going to go against Tallarico.
Number 33, Sarah Tallarico, third person. Team third.
3 fouls on Tallarico. 58-23 is the score. Outside shot, Taylor. Emily Taylor lighting it up. 61-23. So Emily Taylor has that outside feel right now for her. And I guess Jack Mikhailo going to wait just a little bit more to put in some substitutions. Pickpocket there by Lavelle. 2:02 on the clock. 3 team fouls for Carbondale. 2 teams for Riverside. Chavone gets stuffed. Coming coming down. It's Antonacci. High off the glass. Lavelle, no go. Ball still moving around. Emily Taylor, 3 for a quarter, and then we're going to get it over to the back on Kylie Lavelle.
Number 22, Kylie Lavelle, second personal, team third.
.142 on the clock. Taylor with the quick hands over there. Slapping it away from Chabon. And then that pass is going to go out of bounds. So that pass from number 33, Tallarico. Looking for teammates' hands. Couldn't find them. 125 on the clock. 61-23 is now the score. Over to the corner. Bella McKeefrey, Emily Taylor, McKeefrey, Kylie Lavelle. McKeefrey and the assist, and Lavelle scores. So Lavelle doing a great job of finishing tonight. And with 56 seconds here to go in quarter number 3, we'll see at least 3 substitutes here from the Lady Vikes. Shot off the mark, Lavelle with it. Antonacci all by herself. Julie Antonacci gets it back over to a teammate, but Carbondale comes up with it. Tried to save it, a little too much mustard on that pass. 30 seconds now on the clock. Chabon is long. Lavelle has it. One shot here coming up with 22 seconds on the clock here in quarter number 3 with a 40-point advantage. Taylor. Antonacci's going to run it in. Antonacci's going to go up and in. Antonacci just misses. Taylor tries to get it. Rhodes. No go. No time on the clock. End of 3 quarters. 63-23. We'll be back for quarter number 4. Back and ready for quarter number 4. I want to thank Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for his continued support of Riverside girls basketball. Of course, team doctor here of the Riverside School District and the Lady Vikes Basketball Booster Club. Thanks, Dr. Ken Sebastianelli, for his support. So we have some changes in the lineup. Antonacci and Antonacci are in. Maria LeBoy, Marley Hoskins, and Bella McKeefrey. And we'll get number 14 into the lineup here shortly. Paige Alanovich, along with a handful of other Lady Vikes, will be coming in. LeBoy guarding. B. Mancuso with the basketball. Looking around. Alanovich will be that first one in from the bench. Also, we'll get in number 40, Allie Nenish. So Nenish is in. Alanovich is in. We're under 7 minutes to go with a 40-point advantage here for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. No walk call there, Hoskins, but the shot's going to be short. It'll be the freshman with the basketball for Carbondale area, Marrero. They get it up court to number 24, Mancuso. Tallarico with the basketball. Tallarico running in, gets it over to Wallace, and Wallace comes up short. The 5'10 senior, and it stays Carbondale area basketball. 6:32 on the clock. And Carbondale area will inbound, and that shot is wide. Antonacci, she gets fouled. So Gianna Arnaz is going to be called on that foul as Morgan Antonacci will head over to the free throw line for 2. That first free throw is good. We'll get to the second free throw here. And that one goes as well. 65-23. 6:09 on the clock. And that ball goes out of bounds here as Carbondale has a turnover. Substitution coming now. Escrow back in.
Number 23, Mia Marrero.
Antonacci, Morgan moves it around and overthrows that one over there. .525 on the clock. Carbondale area seeing what they can do to get these things going. No luck there. So it is now 5:08 and a running clock here. Still giving you live high school basketball here this evening. And that's swatted away. And it'll come back Carbondale area way. So Carbondale trying to get some kind of offense going. That in and out. A lot of bodies run into each other there. Maria LaBoy got it right in the eye. She's okay. And it'll be Carbondale area basketball as we're going to get another foul. So one official has had a lot of the calls here tonight. And it'll be a foul on Marley Hoskins. 4:37 on the clock, 65-23. We'll get some more changes here. Sarah Parry, a freshman, will see her first action tonight. And then a battle for the rebound, and nothing doing there. It'll be Carbondale area basketball as that gets tied up.
Haley Schwartz, 25, back in the game for Carbondale.
4:21 on the clock, 65-23. Aaron shot there. More ball all over the place, and then they finally get it out. Perry gets it out to her teammate, number 25, Mancuso, and then Schwartz gets it. And now they dribble back in Schiavone. Schiavone has the basketball again, under 4 minutes to play here in the final stanza, as Riverside has a 42-point lead, and that shot is way off the mark there for the Chargerettes. So the Riverside Lady Vikes will come down with a half-court offensive look. Alanovich now. Alanovich will drive in. Alanovich in and out. Maria LaBoy tries to get the rebound. Good hustle over there by Mia Marrero, and then Riverside comes back up with it. Alanovich with the steal. Antonacci went a little too far in. Maria LaBoy and one. So Maria LaBoy uses her strength down low and gets that bucket. The foul's going to go against Mia Marrero. That's going to be her 5th foul. Well, she's going to have to hit the bench. 5 fouls on the freshman. Coach Totsky and Coach Reckless are going to bring in Nevaeh Newbert, a 5-foot freshman. Here comes Newbert, wearing number 3. And that shot, the free throw, no good. 3:21 on the clock, 67-23 the score, as we thank Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for his support of Riverside Lady. We're back to live action here after the timeout. Giavone with the basketball for Carbondale area as they trail 67-23 here on this evening in Taylor. No JV game tonight, just the varsity action. Carbondale area's had a lot of players, and a nice bucket there by number 3, scoring it. And a nice one for it. The freshman, Nevaeh Newbert, at 5 feet tall. That's a good bucket. 2:48 on the clock. Underneath, Nenish, and she gets fouled by Giavone. Free throw coming here by Nenish. Up and in. 2 more substitutes here by Carbondale area. And number 32 gets in here for Riverside. That's going to be Mia Ortiz. So the Carbondale girls, they pretty much have all played. All the girls suited up. And a good job there by Newbert getting the ball over. Ortiz will guard her at 2:37 on the clock. 68-25 is the score. Newbert gets it over to Mancuso for 3. It's going to be long. And LeBoy has it, and now it will be over to Morgan Antonacci, who will control the basketball with 2:23 on the clock. Get it over to Nenish, and then a turnover, and number 14 comes up with it. Number 4, that is, Megan Wallace. Wallace looking around, and a travel there by Escrow of Carbondale area. Tallarico returns to the lineup.
Chargerettes, number 32.
2:09 on the clock. 68-25 is the score. And Riverside will try their half-court offense here tonight. Thank our friend Dr. Ken Sebastianelli for supporting the Riverside Lady Vikes basketball team and all the athletics. Maria LeBoy underneath scores. 70-25, 151 and counting here in this ball game here in Taylor, Pennsylvania, between Riverside and Carbondale area. Lady Vikes will return to action against Mid-Valley on the road this coming weekend. Arnice and Schwartz back in here for Carbondale area. Also bring number 35, Sarah Perry.
25.
So lots of changes for Carbondale area as the evening has gone on. Lots of fresh bodies in there. And Riverside will come down. 1:12 on the clock. The Lady Vikes trying to push the ball around. Ortiz looking. Nenish underneath. Nenish to LeBoy. LeBoy finds a wide open Olanovich for the score. So Maria Lavoie finds enough of Olanovich to finish that. 54 seconds on the clock. Nice cut by Olanovich after Lavoie surveyed the court there, getting the ball near the free throw line. Long three-pointer comes up short by Gianna Arnaiz. .28 seconds on the clock. 72-25 is the score here between Riverside and Carbondale area. The final stanza, the final countdown here. And Riverside just going to kind of pull this out and dribble the basketball a little bit. Don't think we'll get another shot here tonight. So thank our friend Dr. Ken Sebastianelli, Riverside School District team doctor, huge supporter of all Riverside athletics, for sponsoring tonight's game, and the Lady Vikes Basketball Booster Club wants to thank Dr. Ken Sebastianelli. We thank you for tuning in tonight here on the John Mendola Show YouTube channel. 72-25, the final score. The Riverside Lady Vikes victorious over Carbondale area. We appreciate you joining us, and please have a good evening, everybody.